All right, I was raised with the idea from my parents to always, always, always adopt pets. Do not buy them at a store, and I still do to this day. And joining us right now, Victoria Penegor with the Friends of Strays Animal Rescue in Pinellas. And I just learned something, Victoria. This is the oldest pet rescue or animal shelter in Tampa Bay.
Yes, we're the oldest no-kill shelter in the St. Pete area.
And you mentioned no kill. I mean, that is
Yes.
so key because here, all your mission is to match these loving pets with a loving family. And
Yes.
it sounds so simple, but sometimes it's very difficult, isn't it?
It is. Yeah, it definitely can be difficult sometimes.
Now, tell us about your little guy in your lap right now.
This is Pugsley. He is a pug mix. He's super sweet. He loves naps. He also loves to roll around in the grass. He's a really chill little guy.
And how long has he been with you guys in the shelter?
He's been with us for a couple of weeks.
Do you know what his story was?
We are not aware of what his story was before we got him, but we're very lucky to have him with us.
Yeah. How long does it usually take for an animal, once he or she is in the shelter, to get adopted?
It really just depends on what their needs are when they enter the shelter with us, depending on what medical needs they have. But usually our animals go pretty quickly.
Which is a wonderful thing. And
Yes.
you have something that I just love that I'd love to hear about more. It's called March Muttness.
Yes.
I love it. Not madness, March Muttness. Tell us all about that.
So it's kind of similar to the basketball tournament that you have in March, but instead we're competing against shelters nationwide. So we teamed up and competing to see who can raise the most money throughout March.
And how's it going? Oh, this will start in March, obviously. So it's going
Correct.
to happen here pretty soon.
Yes, we're super excited about it. This is the first year that we'll be doing it. The Humane Society of Southern Arizona puts it on, and they've invited us to do it this year, and we're super excited.
That's fantastic. I hope you raise so much money. And, if somebody's sitting at home right now and thinking about the possibility of adopting a dog or a cat or any other domestic animal that you might have, walk us through the process of what that's like for them.
So they'll come into our shelter and see all of our available animals. We can have them meet up in the yard if it's a dog. You can take them out of the cage if it's a cat, and just really hang out with the animals. If you have an animal at home, we do ask that you bring it in and have a meet and greet before we do adopt them out for you. And if it's a fit, then our adoption manager will help you out with that.
And let's say that if you take the animal home and for some reason, because of a child or another pet, it just doesn't work out, what happens then?
We do ask that you bring the animal back to us so that way we can rehome it.
Yeah. And hopefully that's not the case, because we want
Hopefully.
loving homes for all of these animals. About how many would you say you have right now available for adoption?
Right now, I think we have anywhere between 20 to 30 animals.
Well, listen, we hope they all get adopted very, very soon. And if you're interested in adopting one of the pets that Victoria is talking about, just go to friendsofstrays.org. Victoria Penegor, thank you so much for joining us today.
Thank you so much. Have a great rest of your day.
Okay, you do the same. And whether your pets swim or crawl or fetch the ball, Pet Supermarket has your pet's favorite brand.